What's up, Guardians? Sir Praedus here, and today is the debut launch for my new YouTube show, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I'm actually kind of nervous to do this because this clip is 22 minutes long, and I've never actually recorded footage that's 22 minutes and then had to talk over it for 22 minutes. But I have a feeling I'll be alright because basically what this show is going to entail is I'm going to put up some PvP footage. I am going to share my thoughts, because the one thing I always noticed I was good at on PvP games was analysing my own mistakes and trying to correct myself. And I feel that's how I've gotten better at Destiny PvP, because I'm able to correct myself, which a lot of people don't realise and a lot of people don't do. A lot of people, when they die in a game, they go, "Oh man, that's fucking bullshit, blah blah blah, beep beep beep," you know what I mean, start raging, cursing, go on tilt. And that's not the way to go. You need to recognise that sometimes when you die, it is your fault. And that's a big flaw that a lot of people have. I can recognise, like, I will rage, I'll still rage, there's no doubt. I mean, I was raging during these games, and you'll see why. When I die, check the connections, and you'll see exactly what I'm on about. To start this video off, I was nearly going to go, the bad? Don't play Destiny PvP at the moment, because for some reason it is a lag fest ever since Trials of Osiris has come out. And I'm not blaming Trials of Osiris inadvertently, I'm just saying that ever since it's came out, something has gone wrong with the matchmaking or something, somewhere in PvP, because the lag is atrocious. But yeah, we're going to get into a game of Rift. This is actually going to be a double header game, because we kind of know Mercy, this team, but I just ruined the surprise. But yeah, for a start, I hate Memento. Can't stand this map. So I start off by trying to get a good position to snipe. This is not the best position to snipe. In fact, it's a stupid bloody position to snipe. I don't know what I'm doing up here. As you can see. Very bad choice to go for the first route. I really should have went around for the spark and defended my teammates. And then to be honest, I don't really know what I'm thinking here. I'm sitting back watching my spark runner with a sniper rifle as if he's going to just go one man this thing, and then he has to juke right down the stairs. But some really stupid plays by me to start off with this, like. And I was getting annoyed with myself here, because I had two needless deaths. Now the position I'm in there is a bit better. I like this Nearwind's Mercy. Now these guys have absolutely no clue that I was there. Like, they were completely oblivious to what was actually going on. And I should have took a shot there. Kind of froze up. And it costs me, actually, in this next bit, because I looked up there, as you can see, to try and throw a grenade, and I didn't have one. This is just stupid plays. I was getting warmed up, but they were stupid plays as well. Then I eventually have a grenade and I hit the bloody wall, but I was lucky because the guy came around and I managed to hit him. That was another stupid play. Like, he had a shotgun as well. Never mind anything else. I shouldn't have even engaged him. You see, the thing I can't stress enough on PvP is to actually look at your radar. This engagement here takes far too long to get over. This guy's hopping around all over the place. Now, in fairness, this guy did well, because he was able to stay alive for a long time, and then again I was able to stay alive for a long time. And I think the only reason I actually beat him in that gunfight was because he had to reload. I couldn't see his animation properly, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened, because he just stopped shooting, which shouldn't have really happened, because he should have owned me in that situation. So up here I try to get a good snipe. I managed to get this guy in the back of the dome. Boom. I noticed there's somebody pushing for heavy. So I decided to chuck a nade, but he backed off. Then he pushes, and I took a serious amount of damage, so I decided to back away from that engagement, and then got sniped. Because I was being a fool. But nah. You see some situations you just can't help it. I wouldn't have seen that guy. I mean, I didn't see him. I still couldn't see him. I've watched his footage back 3-4 times. Couldn't see that guy there. So, I mean, some situations there's no point in even getting annoyed about, like supers. And that was a nice play, because I shut that guy down from his super. I mean, he could have come in through there and just tore everybody up. I usually in a situation like that, if a Storm Trance has full health, I will back off down the corridor and run, because there's no point engaging a Storm Trance in a bottleneck. But I saw he had low health, so I Thunderstruck him. I knew my Thunderstrike had range, so I hit him hard and killed him, and then got pwned by 2 guys coming down the corridor. This situation here as well, I decided to engage from range, because, I mean, I may have died, but I took out the super. It's a fair trade, in my opinion. I think he couldn't have Storm Trance me from anywhere there, because it's not possible. Not possible. I actually think I waste this bloody super, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, he fucking tethered me. And then I thought maybe he'd come up, but he didn't. So I let him on. Really, and then we no mercied. So I just sat down. But I mean, it was an okay game. I didn't do fantastic. Like, I'm not going to turn around and say that I'm an MLG pro at Destiny, because I'm not. I'm anything but bloody MLG. But I do well. You know what I mean? I'm in the top 15 for KDs and on Destiny Tracker, which is not bad. You know what I mean? It's not bad at all. But like, what more can I say? I mean, I'm an okay player. I have a 1.3 KD or something. Now, in fairness, there's far better bloody Destiny players than me out there. You look at Triple Wreck, KJ Hovey, Mtashed. I mean, even Holtzman, Tefty. There's fantastic PvP players out there. I wouldn't even compare myself to in their league. Triple Wreck is like a machine for headshots with sniper rifles. He is an absolute machine. I've watched montages of Triple Wreck, and he's just like, if I ever came up across him, I'd probably cry. But it was an average game. That was a decent enough game. The next game is a bit better and a bit closer, actually. In fairness, it was a bit more competitive. But like I said, you want to watch the connections in this next lobby as well, because my god, the connections are bad. But my loadout at the moment is my near one's Mercy, 1000 yard stare, and at the moment actually I've got my year 2 truth, but I want to rank it up a bit. In this footage, excuse me, I'm using Quillam's Terminus. It's by far the best weapon to come out of King's Fall Raid. I can't stress enough how good it actually is. It's a super weapon. I actually love it. It's really good. But I thought I had a lot of marks there the other day, so I thought to myself, I'm gonna buy a year 2 truth, because it hasn't dropped for me yet. So I thought to myself, fuck it, feck it, I'll buy it and I'll show lads the truth. But yeah, no, this next game on Pantheon, this went a lot better. I made some nice plays in this, actually. Some nice spark assists, and I mean, it sounds stupid to say when I'm saying this, but some of the plays you'll see me play here really should be common sense. But for some reason people don't use common sense in video games and competitive shooters. Sometimes they're just completely oblivious, you know what I mean? And you're like, what? Like guys who run at you with shotguns, you know what I mean? Like they could have 30, 40, 50 feet away, you know what I mean? Well, exaggeration, but they could be really far away, really like 3 times outside their shotgun range, and they just run at you. Like, come on, man, what the hell, you know what I mean? You jump or slide or go from side to side or something, you know, like, what are you just running at me for? You headstrong, it's really weird. I don't understand the mindset of some players. I'm not trying to put people down, I mean, sometimes their playstyles work, but like, you can't just run at somebody and not expect them to shoot you. What are you going to be afraid? I'm not going to run away, it's a video game, you know what I mean? Maybe in real life I'd run away because I'm a bit of a coward. But this opening move I usually always do on Pantheon is push straight to mid and try nade. Unfortunately my nade was a fail. It just gives you good position having mid. Like this guy, he just came running at me with a shotgun. I mean, he did hit me, but he didn't kill me. You want to be sure of the kill with a shotgun if you're going to kill anybody. Now right here I see that we have the spark, so I decide to go to the right, but the guy ignited. I think because we had so many teammates down already. I missed the snipe here, which is a fail, but I get him follow up and then I get pinched. But as you can see, I tend to spend a lot of time jumping, and people, I cannot stress enough, guys, verticality in Destiny is key. If you're in the air, especially if the guy sees you, you're like, say on the corner here, the guy sees you come around, if you get up into the air, he's going to be aiming head level because he wants to get the kill. He's not going to expect you're up in the air. This is the glory of Destiny and glides and blink is the verticality. You can actually catch so many people off guard. I don't know how that guy there didn't die, but you can catch so many people off guard just by being in the air when they come around corners. So they don't realise it, and they're like, whoa, where is he? He's on top of me, up over my head. I've got countless kills from vertical heights. It's stupid. Especially in other maps. Sometimes in this map it's not so good. You've got low overhangs and you hit off the roof, but like here in the mid area is great. Just great. But this near one's mercy. This near one's mercy makes me look good. I have to say, it makes me look good. Like, but I stupidly challenged that guy to a melee battle, knowing that I wasn't going to kill him with the Thunder Strike. These guys here, there's always snipe battles going on there. Always snipe battles. And then I get sniped by that guy, and I have no idea how, because apparently there's a big concrete bollard in front of me. Unless he winged me through the tiniest of gaps, but that I have no idea. We start to lose the lead here a little bit. Things start to get a little bit fucked up. That was a really bad. You see that play there? That was bad. That was bad by me because he knew I was coming that way. Bottlenecked. You know what I mean? All he has to do is hard scope an area and just wait for me to come through. But another recommendation for people who want to kind of improve their PvP game on Destiny, please try and use the jumper config on the controller, because it actually can significantly increase your lifespan. It's mainly all about staying alive in Destiny, and I'm not doing it very well here at the minute, coming up against Harold Quillam's Terminuses and all the rest. But try the jumper, because like I said, if you're going to take advantage of your verticality, you want to have your thumbs on the sticks at all times so you can make adjustments to shoot while you're in air. I mean, the amount of times I've got jump snipes and various other kills while I'm in a vertical position. It's silly. This guy wallbanged me, and it's just stupid. See what I mean by the connections? Like, I know that the bullet didn't come through the wall. It was just a little delay in connections, and he shot me when I was standing out there, but the bullet looked like it came through the pillar. You know what I mean? It's the connection is bad on Destiny lately. And Iron Banner is coming back on Tuesday, and I don't know how that's going to play out if the connections are this bad all the time. Hopefully, Bungie did say there was an update, so hopefully that fixes the problem. Now I'm just using super here to try to keep these guys from heavy ammo. Because I don't like when people control heavy ammo like a minute before it comes. I like to know that if the heavy ammo arrives, I'm gonna wreck. Even if my teammates get it, you know what I mean? People always wait till 20 seconds before heavy ammo comes. They always wait for the queue, heavy ammo inbound, and then they get to the heavy ammo spot. It's actually much more productive for your team to get there within the minute, because a minute you can lock the area down. You know what I mean? Like, we have this area locked now because I pushed. Like, these guys are stuck in their spawn, and this is the move I do where I come up to the left flank, and that was nice. I had to give myself a pat on the back for that, because everybody was pouring through the middle, and if we all had to pour through the middle, we probably all would have died. So I kind of went off on one here. Actually, I got a 5 kill streak with my super, and then I went off on a bit of a gun spree. I actually have my super charged again, which is crazy. No heavy ammo for that guy, but 10 kill streak, booyah. I wouldn't count it though. I mean, the Stormtrance super is ridiculously OP. Like, I couldn't count that as a 10 super or a 10 kill streak. Pardon. Stormtrance is crazy. I was lucky to get the kill on that guy because falling backwards off the box and I managed to get the stray bullets into him. You'll have to excuse my stuffed nose as well. It's actually really irritating. But right now we're just trying to defend. I'm trying to get a bead on where this Spark Runner is, but I don't want to push too heavy because I see that there's 3 teammates down at the moment, and then I get shadow shot. But I had 3 teammates down, and I didn't want to push too hard because if they knock too many of you down, you're waiting for a respawn. They basically just have a free run. You know what I mean? And especially considering I'm playing on my own in here, it's not coordinated. You know, if you're in with a team of 6, you could have 3 people push the Spark Runner and 3 people defend. I get owned by the Smiter Moraine there. That guy looked like he wasn't even taking damage, which was a bit stupid. But yeah, I mean, if you're playing as a team of 6, you have 2 people push to see where the Spark Runner is, get an eye on his location, try to take him out, and the other 4 can sit back. So that's basically what I was doing in the last bit, because I didn't want to commit. That's smoke radius though. I mean, what the hell? But we're still behind here. I mean, I couldn't actually understand how we were still behind. We'd scored the Spark twice. I mean, the other team hadn't even scored the Spark, which is just crazy. Unless they were just getting a fantastic amount of kills, which I think they were. But this is Gonzo, like, you know what I mean? We scored the Spark twice. We still losing by a couple of 100 points. Nearly 1,000 points, actually, in fairness, which is kind of fucking crazy. This bit here, I was playing a bit too cautious. Just a bit too cautious. Missed a headshot. Didn't need a headshot. Was waiting for heavy to pop up because I hadn't got heavy all game. And then I didn't even get the chance to get it because somebody picked it up straight away. So I just left it. Now, as soon as I seen this guy pop his hammer, I was like, right, we're going in here. And then I got pwned by Hammer Boy, which is another overpowered super. The one thing that annoys me about Rift playlist is the bloody spawn points. The spawn points are fixed. They're fixed to a single location. It really annoys me, because if you die when you're pushing... Now, I can understand when you die when you're pushing, because if you die and you push and then you come back, you don't want to be... Like, it'd be a bit unfair if you were right behind your teammate. And that moment there where I ran away, like 3 snipers, I was like, no, you're okay. The guys over there one of them wouldn't have even had to get a headshot. Like, they could have just team shooted me, so I was like, no, I'm not going to challenge 3 snipers. I'm not that good. Yeah, the spawns. When you're being pushed, you're actually spawn trapped. You're potentially spawn trapped from the off, because you can't actually go anywhere. And that was a bit of a stupid move. I didn't realise this guy had heavy still, so I tried to push, thinking I could kill him with my super, and he took me out as well. I know we traded, but I would have rather had my super there to be able to kind of get into their spawn and fuck their shit up.
1 minute. The Spartans arrive. Finish them.
I get that guy with a nice headshot. I think that's the only bloody headshot I get in the game, to be fair. Usually I'm quite prevalent with my sniper, but I was a bit more aggressive in Rift this time around. And then I get owned by a Nova Bomb for the final kill. But yeah, as you can see, that was a better game than the last one, because we didn't mercy rule them, and it was close. It was a close game. I don't know how it was so bloody close, because they never scored the goddamn spark. But that's besides the point. So this is going to be a weekly thing, maybe, or maybe twice a week. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Please let me know in the comments section if there's anything that you can change. And after a while, I might even open it up to guests emailing me footage, and then I'll analyse their stuff. But I don't want to be doing that too much, because I don't want to be too critical of people. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and as always, until next time, Guardians, peace.